Guys, we are finally back again for another reaction on this here BrBpTV. Be real, be positive television, brothers and sisters. Welcome to each and every one of you guys who tuned into yet another reaction video. Of course, I'm your boy Miss Felix. Let us get into the vibrations right there. Now, guys, I'm sure you guys know of the whole Family Feud game show that Steve Harvey tends to host. I'm not sure if he's hosting it right now, but I know he used to host it, if not still hosting it right now. And of course, this is something rather interesting, and you'll find out what it is right now.
Oh, I like that. Got a little it's a Dominican flag. Dominican flag. Yes, sir. Oh,
Dominican flag. I always knew one day I'll always see that on one of these talk show hosts. I've seen a number of them, but when it comes on to Steve Harvey, I always believe that I would have seen this right there. Another Dominican representative at the Game Show Network. Hopefully they won right there.
Yeah, got a little it's a Dominican flag. Dominican flag. Yes, sir. Oh, okay. Thought it was.
By the way, guys, give this video a thumbs up for that very same, just this very representation right there. Let me start it again.
Oh, I like that. Got a little it's a Dominican flag. Dominican flag. Yes, sir. Oh, okay. Thought it was. Sorry about that. They're very nice. If he falls from shaking your hand,
they're gonna be what?
Be ticked.
You're gonna be ticked.
They're gonna be ticked. Why get on your shoulder, fall in front of the leg?
It was kind of close. His accent was kind of close.
Why get on your shoulder, fall in front of the leg?
But it seems like it's more Jamaican right there. I was like,
gonna be ticked. Why get on your shoulder, fall
boy, not that Jamaican. Never mind. But we just say boy sometimes, you know. We just say boy now. Oh yes, you see like how I say we say boy. But I guess the Jamaicans pronounce it boy. We say boy. I don't know. This is interesting right here.
I'm telling you, they're gonna be ticked. Why get on your shoulder, fall in front of the leg?
Now that Jamaican right there. Jamaica. The boy checking, what is that? Anyways, guys, we are taking it to Timal. Timal is back on the scene again, brothers and sisters. What does Timal have to tell us?
Problem, they give all your sleeping pills. Problem, they give all your sleeping pills. They give all your dotish pills or something, Timal. They give all...
Hey, that is funny.
Problem, they give all your sleeping pills. They give all your dotish pills or something, Timal.
Hey, dotish pills. Look at that word. Your dotish. I just remember some time back I heard a guy saying to somebody, you must be fully done. I said what? I said something else. That person was from another country and said you must be fully done. He was talking to Billy Boy. But anyways, let's move on, brothers and sisters. And I agree with that statement right there.
They give all your dotish pills or something, Timal.
It must be. It must be, brothers and sisters. You know why? Because I just saw this thing right there. Take a listen to Uncle Boy.
Dominica cup system. See that immigration there? I would sue them more there. I would sue immigration, boy. You can't mean to tell me you have a sick child, a child that born sick. You understand? Doctors and nurses, everybody come to all you, say the child have to fly out immediately. And all you cannot get that done. This morning the person child died.
Yeah. Brothers and sisters.
Cup system.
Yeah.
See that immigration there? I would sue them more there.
But he's talking about suing them. And I understand the frustration if that was your child and you're trying to get your child to go out, brothers and sisters, because the medical health care in Dominica is suck. It sucks. You know, it's terrible, brothers and sisters. And as a result, you need to then fly your little one overseas for any hope, for any sort of hope in the healthcare, brothers and sisters. But no, people are quiet, man. People are quiet. You want to fly things out when the people who you put in positions, who you put in power to be in positions to do things for you, so you do not have to fly anybody out. They are doing nonsense in the country. And when you cannot allow your little ones or get your little ones to fly out, or anybody, matter of fact, to fly out to gain some sort of better medical attention, You know, that is even impossible. That is even impossible to do. Because they screw up what is in the Caribbean, in Dominica. I mean, should we even complain? Guys, should we even complain about these things? Because I understand this sentiment right there. Your little one needs to be flown out. And some of all you that, I tell you, boy, some of all you are the ones who crying, shouting, yes, 5 more years, yes. And then when things are happening to you in this same country, for which you put the very people to do things for you that they're not doing, and you try your best to get out. Boy, what is it, boy? What is life, boy? What is life? Little boy loses life, we? Do you think if you have a better medical health care in Dominica, things would be better? Maybe, I don't know. We had it, you know, guys. We had it. I met an individual, and I said this before, I met an individual in Les Saints who left Les Saints to come to Dominica to do operation. People used to leave. Remember how we go in Guadeloupe and these places to go and shop? People used to leave these places, Guadeloupe, to come to Dominica to shop. My, how the tables have turned. And alas, Papa Boo Boo, the little boy loses life. Because the very people who are supposed to be doing things. But then again, when I look, they removed the I tell you, boy, hey, there's something else. They removed the healthcare individual after they giving how much props. Say how great he did in his ministry and what have you. And they removed the doctor in medicine from the healthcare or from the medical fraternity, and they put in finance, and they take somebody that is an engineer and they put in the healthcare facility. Guys, sometimes you don't think it's mashy we doing it for ourselves. You don't think it's mashy we doing it for ourselves. Huh? You don't think so? Little boy lose his life away because he couldn't get to flown out because of whatever immigration was doing. Whatever the immigration was doing. Maybe they didn't have money to go. Maybe the family self didn't have money. I don't know the situation. Maybe the family didn't have money to send out and they decided, hey, guys, we need to get my little one out. Because it's very clear that the healthcare facility in Dominica is not working. Or it's it's limited. It's very limiting, brothers and sisters. I remember somebody actually told me to give a shout out to the hospital for helping them. But they went too early to say that. When I met them now, they had a completely different story. They were giving props to it. Say, oh, the hospital helped them and so forth, but it was too early. I'm doing... So when I telling people overseas, hey, you want to come to Dominica? Fine, come to Dominica. But make sure you can fly out. Because if the citizens themselves trying to fly out to get better medical attention, you're not coming in Dominica and think it's magic that's going to happen for you. It's not so. Furthermore, brothers and sisters, why aren't we as a nature isle using the natural remedies, the herbs and these things out there to actually help us? We are carbon bodies, brothers and sisters. Shouldn't we using carbon ingredients, which is found in Mother Nature, to help us? No, we shouldn't. But we pride ourselves, calling ourselves Nature Isle of the Caribbean, on the basis of what? Because we have plenty trees and rainforests, as if other Caribbean islands have plenty trees. You go Jamaica have all kind of different color rivers. We are green rivers, brothers and sisters, but Jamaica have blue, white, green, yellow, just name it, red. They have all kind of color rivers. Natural, you know, because of the limestone and whatever rocks that under there, that causing the rivers to change color. And as a result, it reflects on the river, so it looks white, or it looks blue, it looks green. There are different types of rivers, and we consider ourselves to be nature island. Shouldn't we actually cement that in facts, brothers and sisters? Instead, because we are green all around, as if other places do have. You go Switzerland. You ever go Switzerland and see the green that up there? Be a bush. We consider ourselves nature island, but we don't want to use no natural remedies. How can we be considered to be nature island of the Caribbean? How? Grenada have the same nature to we. St. Lucia have the same nature to we. Jamaica have the same nature to we. I mean, come on, people. I don't know. It's like we're just saying things for saying things sake. No, a little one had to be flown out and couldn't get to be flown out. And today, Monday, because he said Monday, today, Monday, the little one died because he couldn't get flown out. Why? Why he had to choose to flow out? Because the medical situation in Dominica sucks. The medical healthcare in Dominica sucks. And it's not to say any bad thing to the nurses, not to say any bad things to the doctors, but it's data which they have been given. That's what they have to operate in. Remember, just last year, the people were complaining the hospital didn't have paracetamol. Boy. Hey. Did people even know that paracetamol give people cancer? They never do this kind of research. Of course, different bodies respond differently to different things, to the same thing, sorry. Different bodies respond differently to the same thing. Therefore, if paracetamol might not affect you, or it's actually helping you, to another person, it might be creating something inside them that can be cancerous. Research it for yourself if you think I'm joking. You cannot use one remedy to give everybody and think everybody is going to be fine and dandy. Even the medicines scientists will tell you this. Medical researchers will tell you this. I mean, come on. Little boy, a little one will go on again. One end up in an accident in Salisbury. Another one end up, you know. I mean, we're not seeing. No, all right.
Immigration, boy. You can't mean to
Anyways,
tell
guys,
me
let's continue.
you have a sick child, a child that born sick. You understand? Doctors and nurses, everybody come to all you, say the child have to fly out immediately, and all you cannot get that done. This morning the person child die. Boy, I telling you.
That is something else. But you know what is interesting, brothers and sisters? That, what you seen right there. You know what that is? This is the Coast Guard bringing a yacht to shore. Because apparently the individual on the yacht, a foreigner, fell on his ship, on his yacht. That's from my understanding what I heard. He fell on his yacht. I guess he rang up them and they came for him and they're towing him right now to come inside. So where exactly is helping who? And I don't want to use different things to make things a certain way, no guys. But I'm trying to understand something very interesting here. Who is actually helping who? That is what I want to know. Because it seems like the foreigners are the ones getting the most help. True or false? I mean, look, a little one gone there.
Get that done. This morning the person child die. Boy, I telling you.
That is something else right there, brothers and sisters. Anyways, guys, let's move on to another vibrations, for which I saw. You just saw it a while ago, guys. A set of trucks. It's interesting that I'm showing this right there. Guys, sorry about that. I was just rudely interrupted right there. But let's get back to this video. Oh boy. So these are apparently the new trucks that they bring. I guess some of them are actually being worked. You can see the mud and stuff on them. They're being worked heavily, brothers and sisters. Airport coming, man. Alright. Airport making them keep pop up. Not true. We pop up in, man. By the way, I always asking myself the question. So what is happening with the red trucks? Didn't we have a set of Dominican strong trucks now, brothers and sisters? Now we have red trucks back then, and we have a set of white trucks now. But it's very interesting, brothers and sisters. There was something that actually took place as a result of the trucks right there, and this is it. So one of them ended up, I don't know if it loose brakes or something, but I guess all of these trucks will come in probably bringing stuff or taking away stuff. Whatever they were doing, and one ended up, you know, off-road. I don't know if this individual fell asleep or something, because to me that's an easy turn. To me it's an easy turn. Maybe the person was on their phone or something and they fell asleep, you know. Who knows, brothers and sisters, but at least they're okay. I see smoke coming out from the vehicle, and this is what the front of the vehicle looks like. But it looks like he hit something though. Because from this angle, it doesn't look like, you know, just a few trees, but the damage in front there is kind of crazy. Maybe they cleared it or something. Because what exactly hit this thing? That's another angle right there. That's why I'm trying to figure out what it hit. Because if you can see, let me see if I can make this thing shift. Oh, okay. All right then. So I'm not seeing any tree in front there. What did it hit? Anyways, brothers and sisters. Ooh. I saw it. Let me edit that, guys. I saw a video there. Hey. Okay, guys. We are back. So this apparently took place in none other than, so just so we on the Borough Square, gigi. So just so we on the Borough Square, brothers and sisters, and then you looking ahead and then you see a man, you know, living like Free Willy, man. He's over on this of the boat. Boy, on it all strictly on that place there, boy. The man on this side of the boat in front of the public, just, you know, just free balling it, man. You know, free balling it, man. That is something else, we. Boy, what is toilet now? What is toilet? What is that? Huh? We are from Mother Nature, might as well do what people in Mother Nature doing. But one thing I know, anybody that fishing by the Borough Square, I not buy no fish from you. Burn that. Fire, burn the brutal fire upon it, brothers and sisters. Burn the brutal fire. But you know, Uncle is back. Uncle has some words to tell us right there.
I broke for the time, brother. Yeah.
Yeah, when you broke for the time, anything can happen. You have to do what you have to do. Even if you die toilet paper, you go on this sea and you make some plop in the water, man.
All my money spent already. Yeah, right month for my money spent already.
The boy doing like he's a voodoo that take his money. Yeah.
All my money spent already. Yeah, right month when I get in money.
Yes.
Okay. All my money spent already. Yeah, right month when I get in money.
That's tough.
Okay.
That's tough. Brothers and sisters, which brings me back to this very thing right there. Even concerning the little one who went missing. This is something that I see. When I look at the economy, brothers and sisters, actually spoke to an individual today. And he said if they had to come back, there was an election tomorrow, he vote in the same Labour. That's what he tell me. And another Labour was right by me, and the Labour tell me he's seeing things. He's seeing things too, you know. He's seen all kind of things happening, man. But he tell me you don't have a choice. You don't have a choice. He asked me who else. I tell him if you put anything else, you already know how things are going. That's one of the things that baffles me about human beings, you know. They're seeing how things are going. And they're not saying, but you know what? Things are going bad and it's getting from bad to worse and worse to worse to rest. Yes, man. It's getting worse to rest, alright, man. They've seen it. But they're asking who else should they put? Who else? So you mean to tell me somebody in a present situation, somebody in your business is killing your business. There are other people trying to come up to vie to see if they can make things better. You asking who else? Knowing that the very person who is in the job is killing the business. It's not you have to take out the person from the business to give the other person a chance. The worst that could happen is the same thing that going on, but give somebody else a chance to prove themselves. You telling me about who else when you yourself seen how bad the economy going on? You agreeing with me? You agreeing with me seeing how bad the economy going down? Then you asking me who else? Well, leave the same person there. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. A lot of people they are just insane. A lot of people here are insane, brothers and sisters. Asking me who else, knowing that the present one is already killing the economy, not try to stop it by giving somebody else a chance. And if by worse the person does the same thing, then change that person. But you mean to tell me somebody doing bad already for the economy, and you ask me who else to put? So in other words, you want to keep it the same way going down the drain because you're not sure who to put? Really? I mean, really? Anyways, stupid is knowing the truth. Yeah, you know the economy is going down the drain. And just like Uncle said before, he has to leave, you know, money finish. Money finish. So you have to wait till month end again. Brothers and sisters, this is one of the things that I always ask. And I was listening to an economist speak about that very thing when it comes down to living wages. A lot of people earn salaries. They don't earn living wages. Living wages is where you are able to do a little more than you would do with your salaries. You get a salary to keep you. You know, it's like the working ants. Working ants, they just work. One of my people, they told me this, but when they are on the job, they tend to speak to a number of individuals overseas and different clienteles and all those people there. And that individual told me that their client has a lot of money. They have a lot of money, but they cannot use their money outside of medicine. They cannot do nothing else outside of using their money for medicine. They cannot go nowhere because they are old, they don't have energy. They work their entire life, brothers and sisters, working, making a lot of money. But they make a lot of money and they all know. And they cannot move, they cannot do this, spending money. It's like they're working for the pharmaceutical companies. You work your entire life for the pharmaceutical company to then take care of you. You cannot go out, you cannot do nothing, nobody checking you. God, guys, I wonder if people just pay attention to life. People just pay attention to life, or they themselves just constantly trying to just get a little money for some sort of level of gratification. Oh, I want to travel for 2 weeks and work like an animal for the rest of the year. 2 weeks? You mean to tell, boy? Ay. Stupidity is knowing the truth, seeing the truth as it is, but still believing the lie. Kind of the whole Rona situation brought to my attention. Brothers and sisters, in today's world, there is no vac injection. There is no injection, approved injection for the Rona. None. In today's world, brothers and sisters, remember all the things they were telling people to get injections? There is no approved, no FDA approved injection, brothers and sisters, for the Rona. Not one. You know why? Because they remove it. Now some of all you have things in all your body. Boy, tell human beings are incredible, eh? And I pointing them to the actual truth right there. Stupidity is knowing the truth. You know there were things missing, but because somebody else tell you. There's a girl I used to talk to. Not like normal people talk to, message on WhatsApp and what have you. Talk to, she got married. And her fiancé is a doctor. She tell me she rather listen to her fiancé than me. When it comes down to the thing, because he's a doctor. Only to find out 2 years later, the doctor was wrong. And I was right. Brothers and sisters, if you're looking for the truth, you'll find it, you know. You know that? If you're looking for the truth, you'll find it, or the truth will come and find you. But some people don't care. Stupidity is knowing the truth, seeing the truth, but still believing the lie. What is happening to the economy right now, brothers and sisters? It is going down the drain. Stupidity is knowing the economy is going down the drain, seeing the economy going down the drain, and still believing that it's not going down the drain. Ah, boy. But, of course, I know a number of persons can relate to Uncle.
I broke for the time, brother. Yeah. all my money spent already. Yeah, right month when I get in money. Okay.
Yeah. So that is the life that we have to live, brothers and sisters. And it's interesting the way that they shape human understanding, human cognition. It's interesting how they shape that, you know. But they constantly bombard people with information. A series of information. They bombard it all over the place until you start to gradually believe it. Until you start to gradually believe that very thing that you know is not the truth. The same thing happened with the Rona situation. And today there is no approved injection, the V thing, guys. There is none approved. I say that, boy, hey. And I remember people was giving me blows, boy. Were trying to give me blows. Doctors used to come and comment on my Facebook page from overseas, those from Ross, and tell, how can I be saying these things and whatnot? One of the partners I used to be close with from Ross, we come back and combating, and I realized he was also part of the problem. Why? Because he was getting incentives. And you think I didn't figure this out? I'm a researcher, that's what I do. He was getting incentives for pushing the very thing that he knew was wrong. But people don't care. There's a shit that went out, brothers and sisters, of the different things. Every time they marked the Rona death, brothers and sisters, people were getting hundreds of thousands of dollars. I remember when CDC came out and they said, guys, only 6% of the actual whole 100% actually passed away from the Rona, from the Rona. Guys, before I close right there, I have something to say. I remember the great book says, even if somebody were to rise from the dead and come and tell people, hey guys, beware of hell, they still wouldn't worry, no? We're human beings, boy. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts right there. Leave your thoughts in the comment box below. Guys, if you understand this video, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on our post notifications so you can get all the videos as they tend to come through. And I'll see you guys in the next reaction video, guys. Be real. Be positive.